Hey guys, thanks so much for popping in and joining us today. Just running through some more frequently asked questions, and a big one that usually comes up in class, and we always try to, of course, make accommodations for individuals, but it's really, do I have to be on the floor? Do I have to kneel on the floor when I'm doing CPR cycles? And this is going to really depend on a couple different things. So number one, when you're in a layperson standard first aid CPR AED training program, you're with an American Red Cross training provider, we are allowed to practice CPR skills standing and using the top of a desk or a table or something along those lines, as long as it's flat and firm. The other thing to consider is assessment. So assessment and practice are going to be two different things in a training class that you sign up for. During an assessment, it is a standard for individuals that are doing CPR skills to be kneeling and be on the floor. So they do have to perform the skill for the assessment scenario on the floor. However, during a practice or skill session, they can use a tabletop to practice and run through the skills that way. Again, in a real scenario, most commonly lay people are going to find someone experiencing sudden cardiac arrest, probably on the ground in most situations. Could also be a bed, maybe a couch, things along those lines, in which in a real scenario, we would have to lower them and bring them to the floor, because what we do for adults specifically is we need a flat, firm surface. So for us, that's going to be the floor. That's why the assessment is going to be run on the floor. However, keeping in mind, for practice, it's always encouraged to make accommodations and modify as needed for individuals that we are practicing if we need to on top of a table. That's okay. Again, assessment time, we have to be on the floor. On the other side of that, we have basic life support training, so BLS for healthcare providers. And when you're in these classes watching the videos, you're going to see just about all the videos, especially again talking about the adult person, is they're going to be using hospital beds. So anything we see in a video is going to be a standard. So for a BLS class, it is appropriate to use tabletops to do CPR in terms of skill. It is also encouraged and offered on the floor as well. Hopefully you found some value in that and you guys understand the difference between what skill practice is versus what an assessment scenario is. We have another video that outlines that pretty clearly in terms of assessment, and also understanding the difference between the types of courses that American Red Cross offers with a layperson course, standard first aid, CPR, and AED, versus the basic life support, which is for healthcare provider. So hopefully you enjoyed. Good luck out there. Have some fun in those classes. Thanks for joining us.